Hello, my name is Esther Carlson, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about a lesson plan I'm working on for some English language learners. And I'm first going to share a brief description of a digital tool I chose and why I selected it. So I will be having my students, they are Brazilian newcomers, both watch a video I made, and then they're going to make one themselves. So you might ask, well, why would you have them watch a video when you could just share? Well, during this pandemic, I think it's been very challenging for English language learners not to be able to see people's mouths, like when they're learning a new language. And as I teach online, I mean, that's always been crucial for both me to be able to see my students' mouths and make sure they are pronouncing the words correctly, and them to see my mouth as well. So last semester, my clinical educator actually had her second graders make videos on their tablets. And then we came back together and they gave each other constructive feedback. So I thought this was a great way to get past like the mask during this pandemic, and also a good for instilling confidence in these young learners. All right, so let me give you some context about the lesson plan topic. So it's going to be about cognate, so about words that are similar in Portuguese and English. And of course, my students are very new to the US, so I thought that it would be both encouraging and just a logical place to start here. So many of the words that I cover, they're actually spelled the exact same way, but they're pronounced differently. And my students have told me that they really want to work on output. So I think the video recording is an excellent idea for a couple reasons. So there's so many sounds in English, right? And they are very unique. There are some very unique sounds. And not being able to see a speaker's mouth has got to be a challenge for these English language learners during this pandemic. So the recordings, they'll be done individually, and the kids can take off their masks for those couple minutes. So I've already made some videos, as I've just showed you, so they can watch it and see my mouth as well. And then another thing about making this is that the students will be able to interact as they prepare to make their videos. They can do online research, and then they can also practice together. And so after everyone makes a video, we will also come back together, and then we can discuss them, like give some peer review. So next, I just want to explain about language supports that I would incorporate. So I would likely speak mostly in Portuguese, since these students know very little English. However, I could also give them some sentence starters in English, so that they can have something more substantial to put in their videos instead of just those cognates that they research and they find. So before recording, I would also have them practice some basic introductions for their video. So again, they could turn to their friend, their neighbor, and just practice with them. All right, so I'm going to just present how I would explain the use of this tool. Again, I would do this in Portuguese, but I would just say, here's a video I made talking about some words that are similar in English and Portuguese. After we watch this and practice these words, I will give you some time to research more cognates. So please discuss with a partner and then practice saying these new words that you have found. And then finally, you'll each find a quiet spot by yourself, and we'll have a few minutes to record these new words. And don't forget to take off your mask and really work on pronunciation. All right, so though this task may sound very simple, I believe it will be challenging and thought-provoking for these new English language learners. I hope it will not only encourage dialogue and learning, but it will also help build some confidence. So I would like to see these students speaking more, and I know they also want to be speaking more, and also becoming more technologically savvy, I think is very important for these 8th graders. So yeah, I just also want to encourage them to use these scaffolds and know that even when I'm not there, they can also do research and keep learning English on their own. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.